For me, DC Fandom was the epitome of this meeting could have been an email.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Like there was no reason we had to go through all of that.
And I felt bad for people that sat through all of it.
Yeah, I mean, some people have to. And
Yeah.
But it was something, and granted, like, how exciting can you make an announcement, with like an event, right? And even with Apple and Samsung and Google, people are usually there for one purpose, right? For whatever it is, whether it's the computer, whether it's the phone, and then they do a bunch of filler. It's hard to keep people's attentions for an hour.
For 4. You wanted me to sit there for 4 hours?
Yeah, no way.
And you showed me 3 minutes of shit?
Yeah, that you cared about.
3 minutes of stuff, I should say.
That you actually...
That I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
But if I'd have sat there for 4 hours, I would have been pissed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I would have been pissed if I sat there for 4 hours.
And I feel bad for all the people that are working super, super hard on all of this stuff.
That's even worse.
Because they made it seem like it wasn't... They probably made it seem less interesting than it actually is.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Harley Quinn stuff, you're telling me it's, like, the most amazing show ever.
Yeah, and then...
Maybe don't show, like, pencil drawings, though, right? Like... Maybe
or a clip of fan art for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even get to look at it. Okay.
Yeah. And, just stuff like that where I'm like, just...
And then there was no announcement for anything.
Nothing that we didn't already know
Nothing
about,
that we didn't already know. And I hate that.
What were you hoping for?
I don't know. Something fresh and new?
But
a Green Lantern thing? You couldn't have been like, hey...
See?
We don't have jack shit for it yet, but we didn't forget about you. That's what I thought might have been the thing, like a thing, like a little corner of something, because that hasn't been talked about in forever. But it's been announced. So I'm like, cool. Maybe we'll get like a Green Lantern like 2027. Okay, cool. At least I know they haven't.
Yeah, we didn't even get a like DCEU timeline update or anything, right? Yeah, and that No, again, I'm like, I feel so bad for all these other people who are working on other things, but people wanted to know what was going on in DCEU.
I just wanted some trailers.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get trailers.
No.
And I don't know where they're at in the production process for a lot of these movies. Most of them are towards post already.
Yeah.
A lot of them are pretty much done. You could have given me something.
Yeah.
I liked the behind the scenes stuff of some of the movies.
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted. It was cool. I liked it.
Right.
It's not what I'm here for. It's not what I want to spend my whole Saturday doing. No. You know what? I can do that at any point on YouTube.
Yeah.
I can do that at any time.
They could have
Give me a trailer.
It could have been an hour long, and then they could have released that on the DC Entertainment YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like, they did not have to keep us there for 4 hours.
No.
And
then not even to show trailers.
I know. To show nothing, really.
No, nothing. And the stuff was like cool enough, but it wasn't 4 hours cool enough.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. Then they could have easily been like, you want to see more stuff, head over to our YouTube channel, check out all the behind the scenes footage for Shazam.
There's so much I just don't care about anymore.
Well, so
don't make me care about it, because I don't.
In order of, I guess, what excited you the most. So what? Or let's do the least, and then we'll get to what
just
you were excited
all
about.
the TV shows.
You were least excited about all the TV shows.
All the CW shows. Let me say, because I am excited about Doom Patrol TV show, Titans TV show,
HBO stuff.
Harley
You're excited
TV
about.
Show. Yes.
Yeah. So
the
HBO
CW stuff. Stop.
Like Legends of Tomorrow.
Stop it.
And
all
Batgirl.
Of it. All of it. Called everybody in tomorrow. Say, hey guys, this is our last season. We're done. Nobody's watching this.
You don't want family-friendly DC?
No! I don't.
You want gritty?
Stargirl interests me for like 5 seconds. I was like, what could be happening here? Not going to watch the whole first season and second season to find out.
Yeah.
So it didn't make it that interesting.
How many viewers? I wonder what their viewership is for the DC
5
shows now.
5 people are watching these shows.
But ironically...
Awful.
Ironically... The CW show that jump-started it all
was Smallville.
And that did excite you
Yes.
because you were like, oh
Because
man,
none
what
of those
awesome throwback.
shows exist without that show.
Right.
And maybe
right.
in a different way. Maybe
Yeah.
something else would have came along and done it.
10 seasons though?
10 seasons!
Like, I don't think.
And I loved when they were in the panel and they were like, yo, we started on film and had to switch to digital. Like,
yeah, like
this
that's
show's
how
old.
That's how far back it
Like,
goes.
this show's
yeah.
old. And then they're like, well, what would you have liked to see? And Tom Welling was like, oh, like, to go into the mansion and, like, see a Bruce Wayne character because nobody knows who he is. Nobody cares. And, like, I'm like, that's something I'll never see. And it was more exciting than the stuff that actually exists.
That's interesting.
And I'm like, that's crazy. This situation that he just explained is never going to happen. It's not real. And
But
that
you
got
were-
me more excited
pumped.
than, like, I'd have more fun in my head imagining that scene than watching Stargirl or watching
Batgirl
DC
or-
or any of that
yeah.
stuff. Or Legends, whatever it is. Even The Flash. The Flash, I will start from beginning to end one day.
Yeah,
When it's
I know.
over,
Yeah.
I'll knock everything out. I'll knock out Arrow one more time. I'll knock out maybe Supergirl.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I feel like all these shows just got so crazy that I'm like, I'm going to wait till it's all over
And then do it.
I'll maybe go back.
You
and
want
give
me
it
to
a shot.
go from Doom Patrol and then start watching Stargirl?
But you're saying because the quality is different?
Yeah, it's just so goofy.
like
I don't have any problem with the characters or the stories. That's
But
all
the
fine
show
and good.
itself is-
Stargirl, you could probably make very cool.
Maybe.
You really, really could. But you make it so goofy and silly, and I don't like that. I
interesting.
want to see someone get stabbed in the eye.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. And I did watch Arrow, I did watch Flash, I did
Yeah.
watch Supergirl. Like, I
Yeah.
have watched all these stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you watch something on HBO Max, you're like, whoa,
You're like,
this
oh,
is it. This is the ticket. This
yeah.
is what I want to see.
And I agree with you. The
This
quality
is what I want
is-
as a fan.
Yeah. As a DC fan, I think that's what people are looking for.